Old hog and sheep pens at the Fort Worth Stockyards never looked better now that they've been transformed into trendy shops and restaurants. About 200 people, including a host of local leaders, gathered for one of the most unusual ribbon-cutting ceremonies ever.
Holt had great vision, and Holt is a heck of a salesman. And how he sold this little city gal from Big D on co-investor in the Fort Worth Stockyards still sort of amazes me.
If anybody looked at it at that time, they would have said, don't do this. There were buildings that were falling down. There were ones that nobody thought could be saved. And there are also all sorts of small business people who had held on by their fingertips to save that Stockyards. And so he never overlooked them.
I'll call him a deal maker. His wife calls him a deal junkie. But he always was looking for
the next deal.
The next deal, yeah.
And we was roping at the Silver Creek Arena one day, and Holt walked up and was visiting with me, and he said, do you know someone that could run Billy Bob's? And I said, yeah, you're looking at him.
If he had not been passionate about the Stockyards, it would not be here. These buildings would be swept down and gone.
Fort Worth, it was full steam ahead at the Stockyards this morning.
And he had a vision of what the Stockyards should be. Not what the Stockyards could be, but instead what it should be.
A remarkable turnaround. Not long ago, the Stockyards District appeared to be dying. Now it flourishes.
Holt did such an amazing job of piecing it together and creating, really from nothing, Billy Bob's and the herd and Stockyards Station and the train.
He was really one of the most international businessmen in Fort Worth.
It is all about having that toolbox and knowing how to use it. Holt was a master.
He was willing to take a risk. He was willing to make an investment. He was willing to work hard to make things happen.
And he had fun doing everything that he ever did, and people just flocked to him and gravitated to him, and that was Holt.
Holt made a difference. What he stood for and how he conducted himself represented as the quality of someone who has done so much for so many.
His legacy is in Fort Worth is hard to even quantify.
When Holt took Pam and I under his wing for Billy Bob's, we needed the job. We'd been through some rough times, and if it wasn't for Holt, I don't know if we'd have got there. They can say he's perfect and he's done everything in the world, but one word to describe Holt Hickman is loyalty. What a man.
Just seeing what kind of husband and father and the legacy that he leaves with his children, and now to have the opportunity to work with his family to take it to the next level, it again is both a privilege and a responsibility.
And I just want to say to you, Holt, hats off. Thanks for bringing me in on the big adventure.
Now, that star is the man that saved the Stockyards. And I really feel that way. I know it happened.